And I give the floor to Russian Federation.
Thank you, President. The Russian Federation supported the resolution of the Security Council 2491, which extended the mandate of the special inspection regime in the open seas along the coast of Libya. We have always been had a constructive attitude to this initiative of the Security Council. The outcome of this has been to establish special inspection regimes in the open seas along the coast of Libya to combat the illicit transport of migrants and to support the arms embargo regime. When that regime was enacted in Resolution 2240, the main practical measure to combat illicit illegal immigration was and continues to be the EU UNAVFOR Med Operation Sophia. Of course, the resolution is not drafted for the purpose of this operation, but in practice it was the only operation that was an effective instrument in these area. Now, when the key naval component has been suspended, and it seems that in Brussels, Brussels has not been capable of reaching an agreement on restoring it, it seems that the regime decided in Resolution 2240 has not been backed up by an effective measures of implementation. This situation is of great concern for us, and we also want to recall the appeal in the report of the Secretary General to restore the naval asset component of this Operation Sophia. And we hope that today's resolution and the appeal in that resolution to continue implementing practical steps will contribute to accelerating the adoption of a decision on resumption of the naval component of Sophia. I also want to stress that we're interested in continuing a mutually beneficial dialogue with the representative of the European Union and the commander of Sophia in examining the inspections regime or threats to the inspection regime, or whenever necessary. In taking future decisions on extending this regime, we will take into account the effectiveness of the operation and its contribution to ensuring compliance with the arms embargo. Now, in the operative part of the resolution, the request of the Secretary General will certainly, the reports that he will provide will help in helping us assess the effectiveness of the operation. Mr. President, I would like to stress that Russia has always had a constructive approach to any European efforts to counter illegal immigration. However, the long-term solution to this does not lie in further sanctions, but rather a holistic approach. The real reasons for mass migration must be found first and foremost in conflicts and the very dire socioeconomic situation, which were spawned by the illegal military intervention in the internal affairs of Libya in contravention to a resolution of the Security Council, which has led to inhuman suffering of many, many millions of people. The facts of crimes against migrants only confirm this idea that the only effective way of combating this is to put an end to criminal networks. There needs to be criminal prosecutions at the national level, but also in countries of origin. It's important to create the conditions for a peaceful, normal life. Obviously, a political solution will be required in the countries experiencing crises, and will require assistance to these countries in rebuilding their economies and institutions. It's important to create an enabling environment, and positive environment, and people will themselves want to return to their homes. Thank you very much.
I thank the representative of Russian Federation for his statement.